circus is in town. Who among us didn't want to run away and join the circus? It's here tonight. The Bucks and the unbeaten Golden State Warriors, a full house in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Klay Thompson will play. He's in the backcourt with Steph Curry. Thompson sat out last night's game in Boston. Brandon Rush, Draymond Green, and Andrew Bogut round out the starting five for Golden State. The Bucks going with O.J. Mayo, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker, and Greg Monroe. Milwaukee 9-15, 7-5 on the home court.
Let's set it up. How difficult is it for the Bucks in this game? The Bucks have to be very good. They have to be very good at both ends. They have to make their shots. They have to play good D. Golden State's an excellent defensive team. They lead the league in assists and three-point percentage. They have had 317 more three-point attempts than the Bucks. The Bucks have to stay the course and get a start like that and play 48 minutes in this game.
Jabari Parker opens things up for Milwaukee. Golden State has won the last 4 games in this series. Air ball, Draymond Green.
There are many things you have to remember when you play against this team and prepare for it. We know that Curry is a great shooter. Thompson is a great shooter. Curry is also a great passer. This team shares the ball. They do a great job of finding one another and screening for one another.
Both of these teams played last night. Curry from way outside. He shoots from there in warm-ups and in games. Andrew Bogut.
But you know, Jim, even if you're prepared, and the Bucks are, and every team is, you still get shocked and grilled into the floor once in a while. When Steph takes shots, you think, no, he won't even do that.
Middleton gets free to score on a reverse. The Bucks arrived at 12:30 from Toronto last night. Golden State 3:30 coming in from Boston. We welcome our NBA TV audience tonight. We hope you enjoy it from the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. Bogut throws it up to rebound Greg Monroe.
It's very important that the Bucks defensive rebound. If Golden State misses, the Bucks have to rebound. Don't let them have an offensive second opportunity off of their glass because they shoot so well anyway, and it's been a problem for the Bucks this season.
Klay Thompson ends up with the rebound for Golden State. He's fresh. He rolled an ankle late in the game Wednesday at Indiana.
Yeah, people don't forget about Klay, but with Stephon out there, you might just not pay quite as much attention to Klay, who's a great shooter as well.
And not a bad defender. He doubled down on Jabari Parker, took it away. Klay Thompson, long deuce coming off, and Middleton mounts the attack for Milwaukee. The Warriors put in a lot of minutes in the double overtime game last night. Milwaukee, normal minutes, and Middleton's 3 has the Bucks up by 2. Chris Middleton, 5 points.
Bucks need a lot of this tonight. Not necessarily threes, but making their shots, shooting well. Golden State is a very professional team. They have great confidence. They want to keep it going. They know what they can do. And I know last night, I am sure in that locker room, they said, forget this tonight, guys. Double overtime, we're going to go get the one in Milwaukee also.
Monroe. Yes!
Everybody gets up for him, but can everybody go for 48 minutes or more if you need overtime?
Brandon Rush too long with a three-point attempt. Bogut knocks it out. It goes to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Monroe works against Bogut in the middle. And the foul called Klay Thompson.
All right, that's a good effort by Jabari Parker. Because Jabari got to the pop-up zone right under the basket, he's there for a putback and an offensive rebound. Therefore, Klay comes up with the foul.
O.J. Mayo. O.J. with 9 points last night. He had 3 steals in Toronto. for Bogut. The pass behind him. The pass tossed by Draymond Green. Out of bounds, 12 on the shot clock.
Now, there's a lot of energy in the building. There's a lot of energy on the court early. That's why I'm saying Golden State's got a lot of weapons. They can go deep. They know how to handle this kind of pressure. The Bucks, not quite the same. They have to do it and continue to do it at both ends.
Milwaukee on a 7-0 run. Curry back out to Green. There's the drive. Good defense without fouling by Jabari Parker. Loose ball. Giannis picks it up. Bogut clears out. Now the Bucks will advance. Quickly ahead, Greg Monroe. O.J. Mayo. Yes! 14-5 Milwaukee. Mayo has 5. Milwaukee 2 of 2 on threes.
Bucks are executing well, but the payoff is making the shots.
And the foul on O.J. Mayo. Here's the O.J. 3.
And see, that's the in and out game, okay? It goes inside to Monroe. They know, even with Bogut, you might have to give some help at times on Greg Monroe, who's very good inside. So the yo-yo defense with Klay Thompson to kick out the open shot.
Mayo's first foul puts Steph Curry on the line, the 4th best free throw shooter in the league at 91%. That free throw made ends a 10-0 Milwaukee run.
Well, and another thing about Steph, and everyone knows this, I'm not giving you any inside information. Not only can he pass, but he's a great shooter. Shoots when he's off balance, shoots from range no one expects. But he can also penetrate. Excellent ball handler. Skills are there, and he can get to the boulevard right down the middle.
38 points last night in Boston, despite shooting just 9 of 27. Saved in for Bogut.
Good hustle.
Draymond Green. Outstanding play to save the ball. 7:20 remaining in the first quarter. Tricky dribble by Curry. Giannis has the rebound.
And you have to pick him up, as you see the Bucks are high, because they'll let him go.
Not a bad idea by Giannis, and the foul committed by Andrew Bogut, his first.
Now let's talk about it for a moment. Bucks want to control tempo here. Golden State can get out and motor. Well, first in fast break points in the league, so they can go. Bucks want to take their opportunities, but not get into an all-out running game.
Thompson with the miss. The Bucks quickly up the floor. 3-on-2. Mayo has it knocked away. Rush got him. Now Monroe. There's the double by Green. Monroe able to get through all of that to score.
Great hustle on the putback. You get a stop defensively, but your team is running. Everybody's getting up there so that you're ready if in case the ball comes back off the glass or off a block. Beautiful pass. Andrew Bogut, you can use him out high because he has that ability to make plays like that with the pass. He's been an excellent passing center since he was a rookie here in Milwaukee.
Curry has 4 points. Middleton rolling on. Chris Middleton 3 for 3, 7 tonight.
With Rush right in his grill, Brandon Rush a good defender with length at that position.
Curry.
How about it? He can make even tough shots in traffic in the pop-up zone.
You've talked about everything he can do. He also makes his free throws. Last night he got to the line 14 times and made them all.
Well, you would think he would be a good free throw shooter, and he's a great one.
But he draws contact. He gets to the line.
He does.
With penetration. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton works against Curry.
Got to shoot.
Picks up the dribble. Turns. It came off the front. The Warriors immediately look for Curry. Ball lost. Curry throws it up from the corner off the scramble. He has 9 points in 7 minutes.
Well, sometimes lucky is good. Parker almost came up with it. However, it went right to Curry.
Good defense by the Warriors. They made it very difficult for Jabari Parker. Draymond Green. Beating Klay Thompson. Jason Kidd wants a timeout. He could feel it. Everybody in the building could feel it. Golden State asserting itself right here, getting to it in 2.
1:52 to go here in the first quarter, and we all know what the Golden State Warriors are in hot pursuit of, the longest win streak in league history as they go for their 29th regular season win in a row here tonight. But the 24 they've won so far this season, none of it is credited to interim head coach Luke Walton. It's NBA stipulation, and Steve Kerr, who is out on medical leave, is still the head coach, and he is getting all these wins. And it's ironic because there's a close connection with Luke Walton and one of the assistant coaches for the Milwaukee Bucks, Joe Prunty. Jim and John coached Luke Walton in high school in San Diego.
Thank you, Telly. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Jabari Parker over Draymond Green. Middleton, the rebound. He was on the backside of Curry. Nice pass over to the open shooter, O.J. Mayo, for three.
Okay, good job of rebounding. First of all, offensive glass. That sets up the outside shot by the Juice in the corner, but that's working. And whoever Curry's guarding, they want to work him. Make him work defensively as much as you can.
Mayo's three-pointer ended a 7-0 Golden State run.
Got to be careful with your passes because this team, this Golden State team, they will come up and strike quickly. They've got some good individual and team defenders.
Telly talking about Luke Walton. Another irony is the fact that Walton, as a player, suffered with back soreness from time to time, as a lot of players do, and here he is filling in for a head coach who can't coach because of back issues.
I know, isn't that amazing? And coach has to be saying to him, hey, just keep on trucking, buddy. You're doing a great job, Luke.
I imagine Steve Kerr feels just fine right now.
That's right.
Mayo, three again.
He's 3 for 3. The Bucks have not been a great shooting team all season long, but I will tell you this, all of you watching all over the country, they're due.
Mayo 3 for 3 on triples. The Bucks 4 of 6.
Now,
Brandon Rush missing.
at this end, Golden State's a very good shot blocking team. They hang around that 4th, 5th spot in the NBA. A lot of that's Bogut, but Green gives him a lot of help. Right there, that's a block.
Pass ahead, Mayo back, Curry lays it in.
Now see, what Jabari has to do in a case like that, Green's a good defender, but Jabari shortened up. He's got to explode and extend to use his size. Like that.
Mayo goes down, but still feeds Parker. 4 points for Jabari, less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Now let me tell you what's happening. This is a fast, intense pace, okay? Every player is putting out really hard. Look at some of them. Look at Jabari. I mean, man, they're pumping, and they're going. Woo!
Michael Carter-Williams off the bench feeds Monroe. Monroe has 6 points. The Bucks come back after that 7-0 run by Golden State to lead by 10. Parker exploding to the rim. Every day getting in better game shape. 10-point game. Leads by 10 in the last 7:43. We have seen 3 runs. 7-0 Milwaukee, 7-0 Golden State, and currently 10-2 Milwaukee. Time for our Taco Bell Live Más Spotlight. Jabari Parker on the jam.
Now, Jim, I'll tell you, he came back right there because he's one of the players out there. You can see he's trying to catch up with his heart rate. You need a moment to get your breath because of the intensity, the excitement of this game, and everything around it. And boy, did he come back with an explosion after that block shot by Green on him.
Former Buck Sean Livingston checks in.
And what a fine player off the bench he is. Came off of that bad knee injury years ago. Played for the Bucks for a short time. Quality human being. He can get to the paint and make those twos on you in traffic.
2 players on the floor suffered through grotesque injuries. Livingston's knee and Andrew Bogut's elbow. That took place right here, of course,
that was
against Phoenix.
Horrible looking.
Monroe in the middle. Yes. He worked away from Bogut, who's barking, thinking that Monroe pushed off.
Well, what's this, Jim? What do you see tonight we didn't see last night? Ball movement, people movement, quick action, quick post-up plays like that against a good defender in Bogut.
High energy. Precise energy from the Bucks.
Bucks had it in the second half last night. Almost pulled it out in Toronto. Could not.
Taken away, Livingston. He blocked the rookie, Rashad Vaughn, and then the foul committed with the body leaning in.
Well,
Greg Monroe.
Yeah, the foul to give. Now they do not. It's under 2. But you have to be careful when you play against Golden State with all their weapons. If you turn the ball over often, they're going to blow you open.
Giannis Antetokounmpo will check in for Milwaukee, getting Chris Middleton. Middleton 7 points in 10 minutes. Bucks double teaming Curry. Now Carter Williams has it to himself. All loose. Back to Curry.
All right, guys, that's too many. See, that's the problem. And that's what I was talking about earlier. They had the first opportunity and then 2 more. Redos will kill you because very often they're easy shots for Curry. One in the corner, he just rimmed it out. And then look, pop-up zone basket and 1. Good effort by Golden State.
Festus Ezeli. Henson checks in for Monroe. 1:15 remaining in the first period. Andre Iguodala is on the court for Golden State. The finals MVP and a fine defender, as everyone knows.
Jim Stefan's walking around shaking his head because he's such a great shooter. When he misses any shots, he's frustrated by it. He's missed some open shots in this one. He knows most nights he's going to make. The point to the Bucks is he's going to keep firing them, and they're eventually going to go in.
He's only hitting 50%. His season average is 52. Must be nice to be upset when you hit half your shots.
And it's rare in today's game that you can shoot 52%.
Long pass ahead by Curry, right on the money. Count it, and 1. Draymond Green goes to the line. Rashad Vaughn picks up the foul, his first.
Well, he had to hustle back into it because, quite frankly, Jim, MCW didn't get back. He stood there after he threw that thumper up and let Green get past him, run down the court as he was waiting in the backcourt, that is MCW, and did not get there in time. That's Michael Carter Williams, ladies and gentlemen. But he needed to retreat with Green on that on the outlet.
Rashad Vaughn too strong. Ezeli goes up and gets the rebound.
And now see, the Bucks have gone to their bench, and you can sense it. They've thrown up a couple of thumpers here, and Golden State has scored on both misses.
13 for Curry. Carter Williams.
Oh, no.
Offensive foul. No basket.
Shoulder. Whoa. Okay. Heck of an effort by Steph to get in front of him, but look. Too much of a push off for the official. MCW, a good penetrator. So far, it's been tough.
Less than 20 seconds in the opening period. The Bucks have had a 12-point lead. It's currently at 4. Draymond Green draws a foul. John Henson.
Well, Coach Kidd had to get his guys some rest because they were playing hard minutes. Going to the bench now, it's hurt them. These guys have to pick up where the starters left off.
Well, there was an indication Giannis might see more time with the bench unit. He's out there right now. The holidays are here, but there is still time to give the gift of Milwaukee Bucks basketball with a starting 5 holiday pack. Choose tickets to 5 games, including the Cavs, Thunder, and Kobe's final game in Milwaukee, plus a holiday sweater-themed T-shirt, all starting for just $85. Purchase now at bucks.com/starting5. Both free throws made, 30-28. Johnny O'Brien. The rebound cleared by Ezeli, and that's the end of the first period. An energetic 12 minutes of basketball from Milwaukee and the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks lead the Golden State Warriors, the unbeaten Warriors, by 2, 30-28. State scored the last 10 points in the second quarter. After a period, Milwaukee leads 32-28. Well, we have something that's worth another look. presented by Columbia St. Mary's. January 9th, 1972, the Lakers came to Milwaukee on a Sunday afternoon with a 33-game winning streak, and the Bucks put an end to it.
I remember the game distinctly. It was a big billing on a Sunday afternoon, national television, of course. I don't know what happened to me in that game, but we didn't need me, that's for sure. John Block had a great game in that game. Kareem, of course, was outstanding, and Oscar and Bobby Dandridge. But boy, it was a big hype. But we played the night before, Jim, here in Milwaukee. I don't even remember that game.
Played Detroit.
Yeah.
Maurice Spates missing the jump shot. Vaughn the rebound, and he flips it over to Michael Carter Williams.
Pretty cool, though, that the Bucks organization, we got to play the Lakers at 33, and now we get a shot at Golden State. At this time in their run, it's exciting.
28-0, dating back to last season, the second longest streak of its kind in NBA history. Three-pointer. It was a hold as Henson went up for the rebound, I believe. It's on Festus Ezeli.
Yep, holding him down, but you can see Golden State, like many teams in the NBA, but certainly Golden State, they will put pressure on the offensive, their offensive glass, Bucks defensive.
Ten on the shot clock for Giannis. Ezeli coming over from the weak side to help. He trails and scores despite a valiant shot challenge by John Henson. Telly Hughes has something for us, John.
Well, Jim, during that quarter break, Coach Kidd first off said, look, one quarter at a time. He was really pleased with the way they were playing, but he said, understand something. You have Steph Curry who has it going, but you got to slow down the other guys, and as a matter of fact, stop paint touches. Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, the rest of them that cut through the lane, he said you can't allow them in the paint, and it makes it extremely tough when you put that type of pressure on your defense.
Johnny O'Bryant called for the foul, his first. Ball was loose. Carter Williams. Johnny O'Bryant. Cleared by Iguodala. It's an and one. Ezeli scores.
Well, the Bucks in one of those droughts, and we've seen them miss some jump shots, but in this case, a fast break layup. So what's that do for Golden State? They get more than a man advantage, and they've had a few and ones already in this ball game. They're going to come right back at you each time. When they go to their bench, their defense is just as good. They keep coming at you defensively, and they've really stepped up here since the Bucks went to their bench.
A 15-0 Golden State run. The foul was on Giannis, his first. John Henson swings that lefty hook.
Well done. Hold off to get the deep catch. And when he gets there and to his left, he's very deadly with that shot.
Sean Livingston can't shoot. Ezeli the rebound. Golden State, you have to box them out and keep them off the offensive glass. They're pretty good on that end. And it's the side of the backboard. Spates.
Clock running.
Down to 7. Iguodala working against the rookie Vaughn. And a 24 violation, so the Bucks stay with it defensively and force the turnover.
Jim, everybody for the Bucks did a marvelous job that time. Rookie Vaughn, as you said, though, was up on the key player with Iguodala was the guy that I thought would have to finish, forced him to pass. No.
That was touched apparently, or at least off the body of a Warrior. Iguodala saying, no, that's not right. 9 on the shot clock, Bucks ball, 9:02 remaining in the second quarter.
Well, Giannis thought he had an open man. There was not. Fortunately for the Bucks, there were fingers on it defensively.
Giannis.
Good rhythm. That's a shot he's really been working on, ladies and gentlemen, around the country. And as he perfects that, look out. He's going to be dynamite.
Hansen, the Bucks running.
He was actually fouled on that play as well. I could hear it over here, but that's what can happen out of turnovers.
Timeout Golden State. It comes with 8:34 remaining in the second quarter. The ball rolling, picked up by Michael Carter-Williams, and John Henson gets it to go. 36-33, Milwaukee leading the Warriors.
A 36-33 lead for the Bucks over the Warriors here in the second quarter, and even Bango is making half-court shots. Maybe a good omen for the Bucks here tonight as they try to knock off the Warriors. And interim coach Luke Walton said before the game, he said, look, we're coming off of a double overtime win against the Celtics, their toughest test, 124-119 thriller for them last night. He said, I don't know how many more good shots we can take from our opponents. He said, I don't know how much more determined they can be to knock us off from what we saw last night. He said, night to night, we are taking everybody's best shot from the opponent, even the crowd, the media hype. He said, but this is all good. He said, it's keeping us sharp to accomplish our overall goal, which is to win another championship. He was also asked how he's managed this road trip. Again, a 7-game swing, at times shorthanded, most notably with the Klay Thompson injury. And he said, this is a special thing that we're doing, and so it feels unfair to take this out of the guys' hands. And he said, bottom line, nobody wants a night off. Thompson back with the Warriors here tonight.
Festus Ezeli with the offensive foul. That's his second.
Couple of things here. Not a lot of free throws in the game, but the Warriors 7 for 7. Bucks have not gotten to the line. That's been a problem at times this year where they will put the opponent on the line but don't get there. Beautiful pass.
Giannis finds Henson, who gives him a tap as they come up the court. A tap of thanks.
Golden State, 5 offensive rebounds. They've been effective on each one of them also.
Spates inside, able to score. Golden State has been tested in overtime games twice during their 24-0 start. Both overtimes occurred when Klay Thompson was unable to play. John Henson works through, and that is off Ezeli. Johnny O'Bryant able to work that, so the Bucks maintain possession. They have a full shot clock.
Well, this unit for the Bucks now, they're working inside. They're not settling for the perimeter. They're working inside and getting inside on this Golden State D.
O'Brien was bumped off the play, no whistle. Spates, either he ran into Spates or Spates moved a little bit and got him. Spates is a big man. Ezeli out to fetch it. Klay Thompson as the Bucks use their defensive hands. 3, 2, 1 on the shot clock. Ezeli can't get it to go, and the Bucks get the ball back with 7:08 remaining. Jabari Parker will check in. He gets Johnny O'Bryant.
Well, the Bucks caught a break on that one. That was an easy putback and another offensive rebound, wide open, no block out. So when that shot goes up, the Bucks have to get block out bodies on people, which again they've struggled with at times this season.
Golden State has 6 offensive rebounds in the game. And yet the Bucks lead in second chance points, 7-5.
Hustle. Both teams bringing it.
Already Spates. Henson able to get the rebound. He passes out of that double team. Giannis knows the Bucks have numbers. He drives. And the foul is on Klay Thompson, his second.
Now see, when you get double teamed on the baseline like that, if you can make that outlet pass, you now have a man advantage and you can really push the ball. When you get it to Giannis, he's a great ball pusher. He has long strides. He can get up the court, cover these 94 feet very quickly. And then when you're backing up as a defender, it's a nightmare to try to stay in front of his length and his quickness.
The Bucks host the Toronto Raptors for a special Boxing Day matinee. That's coming up on December 26th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday with a Palermo's La Familia family pack. You get 4 tickets, 4 sodas, and 4 slices of great pizza for as low as $74. Purchase at bucks.com/family. The Bucks will be heading out on the road after tonight's game. They will leave Monday for games against the Lakers and Clippers back-to-back at Staples Center Tuesday and Wednesday. They will face the Golden State Warriors in Oakland on Friday and then wrap up the trip Sunday in Phoenix. Another take.
Too hard. Grab the rim. Interference. That pass was too hard and too straight. It needed to have more of a bell shape on it, a bit of a lob, and it would have been in. But as you can see, he grabs the rim with the offhand. Can't do that. That's a missed opportunity for the Bucks. The Bucks starting to pick up a little bit more in the last week or so, even 2 weeks, with attacking the ball, forcing turnovers, which they were so good at last season.
Klay Thompson taking the three. Sean Livingston, a leader on the court. He was barking, wanted Klay Thompson to come up off the screen so he could feed him for that triple attempt. Under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Klay Thompson.
Well, the Bucks have wanted that matchup. That's about 3 times now. They've looked for that to deliver the ball to him in a post-push position. They push him out a bit.
Ezeli inside and a foul call. Timeout, 5:27 remaining in the second quarter. Giannis nails it. Bucks basketball on Fox Sports Wisconsin is brought to you by Clean, Crisp Coors Light. By Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. And by Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Your Merry Christmas starts here. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Back at the BMO Harris Bradley Center, Bucks co-owner Wesley Edens and his family enjoying the Bucks and the Warriors. 5:27 remaining in the second quarter. John, we should point out at some point that this Golden State team has Milwaukee fingerprints all over it.
Yes, it does.
Larry Riley, a former coach and scout in Milwaukee, went out to Golden State, became the general manager, and put this team together for the most part. In fact, of the 8 key contributors, Curry, Thompson, Barnes, Green, Bogut, Ezeli, Iguodala, and Livingston, only Iguodala and Livingston were not part of the Riley plan. He drafted Steph Curry. He drafted Klay Thompson.
And Jim, as you know, assistant coach Ron Adams had a stint here in Milwaukee as an assistant. And of course, Andrew Bogut was drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks. Sean Livingston, as we mentioned a moment ago, played here briefly as well. And they were wonderful citizens, great guys to have here in Milwaukee, everyone that we've mentioned.
Well, Larry Riley traded Monte Ellis to the Bucks for an injured center named Andrew Bogut.
Right.
The fans didn't care for it. That led to Larry Riley being moved to a scouting role from general manager. But if you're patient, this is what you end up with.
Patience are required, and luck is big time. Jabari.
And you can look back with 20/20 vision.
The Bucks now have 15 assists on 19 made field goals. They're really sharing the ball. And Golden State, one of the best in the league at assisting. They average 29 assists per game as a team.
That is number 1.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you beat Golden State. Well, nobody has, but I don't think you beat Golden State playing one-on-one basketball.
No.
You have to play team basketball. Move the ball like that. Monroe finding Parker.
Beautiful cutting. Bucks moving tonight off the ball. Monroe with an outstanding pass on that one. And Jim, to beat them, you have to play defense also. Good defense.
Klay Thompson inside the arc, pulls up. That shot short. Carter Williams running pass.
Oh my
through.
goodness.
A beautiful seam. Antetokounmpo saw it. He laced it right to Carter Williams.
That is a perfect fast break. But ladies and gentlemen, you had an opportunity to see what we talked about with Giannis, being able to push the ball and cover the court, and MCW running right with it.
And the foul called here on Michael Carter Williams. His second.
And Golden State will come right back after you. Look at this. That's a push. And that's a finish. And they're going to push the ball right back up the court.
4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The Bucks up 12. That is their biggest lead. They had a 12-point lead earlier tonight.
Well executed. Time to go inside, come off the screen on the right box and kick it back down. Now when you beat a team, if you have a chance to beat a team like Golden State, you got to do all your work at both ends, but you also have to have a night where perhaps they're going to miss some shots that they've made many other nights as well.
Draymond Green has 7 points. What a season he had last year for Golden State. He's continuing it. Jabari Parker. That ball was last touch by Golden State, apparently.
But see, there's the value of attacking the glass. Jabari coming to it. Good offensive rebounders have to go get it. Because he made that effort, the Bucks get it back.
Giannis very often the inbound passer. A floor pass that time for Parker. Greg Monroe might have pushed Bogut. No whistle. And now a foul against Golden State.
Well, I didn't catch all that. I just saw Andrew on the finish right there. And either Andrew tripped and fell or Moose Monroe literally pushed him all the way across the baseline.
Well, they put up 9 for Iguodala. The computer hasn't caught up to that yet. Monroe hitting the first. Well, 'tis the season for Brewers holiday 4-packs. 4-packs start at just $60 and include tickets to 4 of the Brewers' biggest games next season. And with the flexibility of your recipient to choose their own games at a later date, 4-packs make the perfect gift for everyone on your list. For more information, visit foxsportswisconsin.com and click on the upcoming events tab.
Jim, Bogut did not make much of a stink out of that, so perhaps something happened we weren't aware of and did not pick up.
Three minutes remaining, first half. Taken by Iguodala. Draymond Green with a touch put back. He has 9 points.
Excellent hustle on the break for Green to get there and finish it.
Jabari Parker called for the foul. Timeout, 2:32 in the second quarter. The Bucks lead by 10. Milwaukee leading Golden State by 10. Time for tonight's bucket chart, brought to you by your hometown KFC. The Bucks hitting 49% of their shots, 35% allowed to Golden State. 21 of 43, 4 of 7 on threes. As you get a look at the shot chart,
Bucks doing a very good job of getting inside into the paint, finishing, or kicking to the perimeter for some open shots, the transition basket. We're seeing a good mix to the Bucks offense tonight and a lot more energy, which is really paying off. They're moving the ball, they're not standing, and they're running into position and gaining position against this good Golden State defense.
John, the foul that appeared to be assessed against Andre Iguodala, the official clearly put up a 5 and a 4, and that's the only number that applied on the court, has been corrected. The foul was on Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson has 3 fouls with 2:32 to play in the second quarter.
And still in the game, so they're not concerned about him playing the final 2:25 here in terms of getting a 4th foul.
Golden State has hit just 5 of 17 shots in the period, 29% shooting. Cross-court pass. You see more of those today than ever before. And that's a travel.
But see, the Bucks are doing a job tonight of building out. In other words, on that cross-court pass, you have the defender getting there even before the catch. And you must do that against a great shooting team like Golden State.
29% shooting, and now 6 turnovers in the quarter. Oh, Jay Mayo for 3. 14 points for Mayo in 12 minutes, 4 out of 5 on triples. That's deflected out of bounds by Chris Middleton, 18 on the shot clock.
The juice on the year, shooting 40% from the field. Tonight, he's found that range, and that's what he's done throughout his career in terms of he can light it up. If he continues, that will help the Bucks immensely.
Iguodala sealed nicely by Antetokounmpo. Draymond Green, a ton in the paint.
Boy, he just takes it and works, moving Jabari Parker backwards. And once he gets that deep, close to the pop-up zone, that's a finish.
Draymond Green, 3 triple-doubles this season. He had back-to-back triple-doubles, the first Warrior since Wilt Chamberlain to do that. First foul on Steph Curry. Both teams with 4, 1:33 remaining in the quarter. For 3, Giannis.
Ball swing, kick back, Bucks making shots tonight.
6 of 9 on threes. Antetokounmpo has 9 points.
And right back at you, that quick. Don't get too happy. In a blink, Steph can light you up.
He has 15. Jabari Parker moving quickly, couldn't handle the pass. Iguodala got inside of O.J. Mayo.
Iguodala is one of the really good athletes in this game. His ability to handle the ball, his length, gets to the baseline and can stretch out for the finish. He's quite a player. Good defender.
Finals MVP and the first ever to win that without ever starting a game during the regular season.
He's good at both ends.
Curry defending Giannis, and then he reached in on Monroe to commit another foul. That's his second.
Well, Steph, Thompson, and the others on their team, the guards and the bigs, but the guards are very good at trying to go for the ball like that. They'll play for the steal and very often come up with it. Not that time.
Milwaukee's first miss at the line. They had been 4 for 4. The holidays are here, but there's still time to give the gift of Milwaukee Bucks basketball with a starting 5 holiday pack. Choose tickets to 5 games, including the Cavs, Thunder, and Kobe's final game in Milwaukee. Plus a holiday sweater-themed t-shirt, all for just $85. Purchase now at bucks.com/starting5. Closing seconds of the second period. The Bucks' biggest lead has been 14. Curry's pass for Bogut deflected. That threw him off just a bit. He missed it. Bucks, Parker, yes! On the run. Right back at you. Good defense. And then the foul. Jabari Parker.
You have to remember against Golden State, when you score, dunk, whatever you do, they will immediately outlet. Well done by both teams. Bucks on the finish, Golden State to get it down and get fouled in this situation. So if you're not in on the break and you're a trailer, whether you're a big or a guard, you have to stay back to defend against that outlet pass you just saw.
Steph Curry 2 of 2 at the line. He's the leading scorer in the game with 16 points.
And quite frankly for him, with some missed shots and a bit of an off first half. Tells you how good he is.
He was off last night, scored 38, and they won in double overtime.
Quite frankly, I should say how great he is. Not good, great.
The first half completed here in Milwaukee. The Bucks lead by 12, 59. I'll check that. They just changed the score accurately. 59-48, so an 11-point lead. Well, don't get ahead of yourself. 24-1. We shall see. 24 minutes of basketball remain.
The Bucks will take a 59-48 lead over the Warriors into the second half. But before we get back to action, we're going to begin with our Hubie and Abraham halftime interview with Bucks assistant coach Sean Sweeney. Coach, you guys held Golden State, one of the best offensive teams, to just 37.5% while shooting 52%. You guys know that they're going to come back with a bigger punch in the second half. How do you guys keep it going?
Well, I think it starts with our energy. First of all, Telly, we played at a pretty high pace relative to the way we have been playing, but just in general, our energy on both ends. You got to run both ways against these guys. You got to get out and transition when you can. but you also got to take away transition baskets for them. So that's where it starts.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
You got it.
All right, Jim and John, back over to you.
All right, Telly, let's take a look at the Toyota leading scorers. Steph Curry with 17 points, Draymond Green 11. The Bucks have 3 with 10 or more. O.J. Mayo leading the way, 14 points. Greg Monroe 11, and Jabari Parker talking with one of the officials, as you saw a moment ago, trying to clarify some things. Jabari with 10. It's all about shooting percentage typically. Milwaukee in the second quarter, 11 of 19, 58%, holding Golden State to just 8 of 22, 36% shooting.
And Jim, we were talking about the Bucks assist. Well, in the second quarter, on every basket made, all 11 you mentioned, they had 11 assists.
Parker and the run.
And that's one more assist and one more basket out of transition.
Brandon Rush on the foul, his first.
Little Magic Johnson, look one way, go the other for Giannis Antetokounmpo to his teammate. And both of these guys can cover the court quickly. They are really doing it well tonight. It's imperative for the Bucks that that energy stays right where it's been. What a play.
Count the basket, the foul on Monroe. That's his third.
Unofficially, I make that 4 and 1s for Golden State. Attacking the rim. Some have been on offensive rebounds or put back. Some have been on penetration like this.
Well, typically Golden State will make teams play to their style.
Right, faster.
The Bucks have controlled this game more than, frankly, you might think they could.
Well, it's because they're making shots. And they had 9 turnovers, but still relatively good. So if you're making shots and you're not turning it over, Golden State won't push it as quickly, Jim, and that's been critical. But the Bucks are, quite frankly, playing a little faster than normal, but it's paid off for them.
Great corner, Brandon Rush. I think Jason Kidd has a unique ability to get his team ready for situations, this being a special situation. You had the feeling they'd come up with something. They always do. Even if they've been playing poorly, which they have been, on the road particularly, you feel like he can motivate them in some way for a game like this.
I absolutely agree. That's off Middleton. Good defensive hands in that case. Right on the ball. They're going to start to tighten up their defense, Golden State, that is.
Kidd, a crafty competitor, and he can share that with his team. He knows how to motivate people.
And we know he gives a lot of credit to his assistant coaches, who he really relies on.
Klay Thompson missing that triple attempt. He's 1 for 5 outside the arc tonight. The sellout crowd still settling in.
You challenge Bogut, you better be ready. He's an outstanding shot blocker. Middleton found that one out on that play.
Overplay, Middleton, Parker. He lets Steph Curry run by and then lays it in. 14 for Jabari Parker.
Man, when your defense turns them over and you can transition like that, those are highly efficient.
Klay Thompson, the offensive foul. O.J. Mayo took one right in the face.
That's Thompson's 4th. Mayo getting up in the passing lane. Golden State upset. Thompson will probably exit.
Well, Mayo got popped on the lips. He was talking to Klay Thompson as they went down the court. And we're going to go to the replay. James Capers and Nick Buchert. They want to take a look perhaps at what those two engaged in as they moved up the court. That's all I can consider right here. Replay center in Secaucus. Well manned as always.
You know, it gives us an opportunity right now to talk about officiating in the NBA. I've been around it a long time, and I know off and on, depending on if you're a fan, it's not going right for your team, what happens. But the officiating in the league is outstanding. The replay center does a tremendous job. They're on top of it, and for the most part, and we had a chance to talk with the commissioner last week who sat in with us, happened to be here in Milwaukee.
Well, John, this was called a common foul, and apparently they're looking at it to determine whether or not it could be a flagrant foul.
Well, I guess what I was going to say, how often we find that the replay center proves the officials got it right the first time on most of the calls around the NBA.
Elbows are tricky, and this one was extended. It has been determined that it is a flagrant one on Klay Thompson as he extended the elbow. It is a flagrant foul on Klay Thompson.
Yeah, apparently he pushed it out as the contact occurred. I did not see it
extending the
in
elbow.
live action. Yeah.
So this will be 2 shots and possession.
Well, it's interesting to me that they're leaving him in the ballgame with 4 personal fouls also at this point.
Well, you mentioned Ron Adams. He's standing with Luke Walton. Ron Adams in the annual GM survey was deemed to be the best assistant coach in the NBA. He's a great coach. He was here, as you mentioned. So Luke Walton has some help in the absence of Steve Kerr.
Ron's there he is in the red tie, very bright, knows the game, puts in a lot of time, a lot of effort, quality person. Good to see.
Mayo makes both free throws. He has 16 points. Over the last 2 seasons, when he gets to 17, the Bucks are 13-2. That's a tip in by Monroe.
Off of penetration.
13 points for Greg Monroe. The Bucks lead by 13. One off their biggest lead. Open shooter all alone. Brandon Rush missing the 3. And that is on Draymond Green. A push to open space for the rebound.
Okay, a couple things. They start Golden State with a high screen with Bogut. Bucks defense smothering Curry. Don't let him come off those screens and look. Bogut makes the pass, missed shot in the corner. Now everybody's got a rebound because Bucks had position going to the glass. They got the push from behind.
A hint of frustration on the part of Golden State. They got the flagrant call, and then the call a moment ago, the Bucks throw it away. Draymond Green didn't care for the foul call. They're not used to, well, they're used to duress because they've come back, but they're not used to sustained duress.
Well, we'll see if it continues because they know how to win. They know if they play their game, they're all right. Bucks defense has been extremely disruptive.
Draymond Green gets a rebound and a put back, and he says that's a foul. He's still barking. The ball rolls out, but there will not be a delay of game call on this. 8:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Well, he made a fine effort and gets all the way to the rim, and it shows you his power to finish it.
Monroe with Bogut there.
That's what Bogut can do. I mean, Monroe sets people up nicely. Andrew Bogut, though, is a ton defensively.
Excellent rebounder, shot blocker, takes charges just like he did in Milwaukee. Giannis has the rebound off the Thompson miss. Bogut had a big block in the first overtime last night in Boston. Cradle, and he gets another one here. He stops Giannis. 2 in a row for Bogut. Curry pulls up. Middleton goes up in traffic, able to get the rebound.
Now, Jim, you can go in there as an offensive player and you believe you can beat Bogut, but you better think twice and look to make another play. Get your body into him or make the pass.
Turnover. Rush is fouled by Mayo. OJ saying I was running away from him, running in front of him, but there was contact.
Well, you can see as the Bucks miss shots, they're going to be on the treadmill. They're going to be coming out of there like a bullet. Just boom. They're very quick to the basket. And all they want are the Bucks to start to miss and Bogut's inside defense force some misses so they can transition the court and get some offense going in transition for Golden State.
Second foul on Mayo. I think some of that frustration I spoke of is somehow pushing for Golden State. It does that.
It seems to.
Obviously.
They're rising.
The Bucks head to Los Angeles. They'll take on the Lakers Tuesday night, and you should head to the Milwaukee Brat House, a member of the Bucks Bar Network. To watch all of the action on Fox Sports Wisconsin, for a full list of Bucks Bar Network locations and specials, visit bucks.com/barge.
Double T.
Double T. John Monroe and Draymond Green, who has been barking a little bit lately.
Well, it shows you some frustration. I'm surprised, Greg, because Greg is a very soft-spoken, quiet guy. Greg Monroe, I'm speaking about.
I imagine when teams have this Golden State Warrior team in a deficit, the Warriors get very tough.
Well, you're seeing it right now, and
I'll bet they talk too.
Well, and Jim, you know, yeah, they do. You know,
Curry.
You know,
And one.
They believe if we stay the course and play our defense, the Bucks are going to start to miss shots. That's happening right now. Look at that. What a crossover and finish. Outstanding play.
Jabari Parker picks up his third foul. That reminds me of the great writer for the New York Times, Harvey Ayrton, recently saying guarding Curry is like trying to subdue a slinky with appendages and a brain.
How would he know that? Did he ever try to guard anybody? Good question.
He's a writer.
Right?
It's a great line. Give him his due.
Oh, I like his line, but how would he know?
You can tell by watching. Middleton.
Okay.
Monroe.
Get to the basket. Sets up the putback. How about it? See, that's Curry penetration, Jim. And look, Green's basically wide open.
18 points for Draymond Green. He and Curry, the only scorers in double figures for the Warriors. The Bucks have 3. Parker, Monroe, and Mayo.
Bogut again.
Middleton, great work from behind. And that'll be a foul. Draymond Green going down. He and Mayo right there again. Mayo stepping in between this time as a peacemaker.
That's pursuit defense on the ball. Hustle defense. I don't know what he called on that, Jim. I thought the Bucks were calling timeout. Side court Bucks.
Well, the second foul on Draymond Green is what they called.
I thought that Middleton was trying to get control of the ball, then call timeout, which you can do, but you must have control.
Parker fouled. Brandon Rush got him. That's the second on Rush. Golden State over the limit. The Bucks have 3 team fouls, 6:19 remaining, so you can maybe make some hay from the line here in the final half plus in this quarter.
Well, Andrew Bogut's defense and blocking shots and forcing alters has been a factor here in the third.
Well, Bucks fans, now you can watch the Bucks wherever you go. Download the official Bucks app and access Fox Sports Go. Log in with your local TV provider, and you can watch the game on your phone or on your tablet.
Boy, this is a game when you play the great teams. The little things have to work. You got to make your throws and not turn the ball over.
The Bucks 8 of 11.
Yep, when you get there, you got to make it.
Cutting, passing, Klay Thompson scoring.
See, rather than coming to the ball, he reverses and goes back door, and Bogut will find you. Bad pass.
Steph Curry sees 3. Bucks back, takes the long shot. And the other splash brother hits it, Klay Thompson.
That's what turnovers will do to you, though. You turn it over on this team and start to miss at the same time, look out.
Nail from the top. Parker able to track it down. Back to OJ. He puts up another 3. Bogut clears. Brandon Rush behind the defense. Good steal by Monroe. He kept him from the basket. Rush finds it anyway. Timeout, Milwaukee. Jason Kidd. tells Nick Bukert, stop play with 5:11. Look at the Warriors come out. They're all out on the court. They have come back and trail by 1. It's leading 70-69, 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. Co-owner Mark Lazary in attendance tonight.
And enjoying it, I'm sure. But in this second half, we've seen better defense. Bogut with 4 blocks. Now watch. Hold it right here. Okay. First of all, I want you to watch the spacing as Steph Curry comes in here. Now the Bucks have their D, but the problem is 2 guys suck to the paint. Mayo on the pursuit. He kicks it to Green, who just barely gets the pass, but now he's got a layup. And they've had a couple of plays like that. Curry's picking up the pace and finding his teammates.
4 assists tonight for Steph Curry. He averages 6.1, top 20 in the league, 19th. Michael Carter-Williams. That's a nice move against Brandon Rush.
Everybody else stays home also, and the Warriors stay in single coverage.
Carter-Williams with 4 points off the Bucks bench tonight. He's had a couple of big games off the bench recently, scoring 20 in each. He commits the foul, a push against Steph Curry, his 3rd. And the Bucks will pick up their 4th.
Everybody shoots after this with time to go. Remember, we talked at the very beginning, Golden State is a good team at getting to the line, and the Bucks have been a poor team this year in terms of fouling a lot and putting teams on the line. So far, it's still been a plus for Golden State, but not out of line.
5-point difference at the line tonight. Brandon Rush. Monroe got a touch. He battles. And there's a foul. Draymond Green.
Shooting penalty in effect.
His 3rd.
Now you see the Bucks in this play. Look, they force an alter. That's a double pump. An alter very often as good as a block in some situations. It was good then. And then the Bucks get the foul. You got to make these throws when you get the opportunity against a team as good as the Warriors. You got to make your throws.
Greg Monroe is 4 out of 5 at the line. Start your holiday weekend with the Bucks when they return home on Wednesday, December 23rd. They'll take on Philadelphia. The first 10,000 fans will receive a Bucks ugly sweater beanie, courtesy of Fox Sports Wisconsin and Hupy and Abraham. Great seats available at Bucks.com. Both made by Greg Monroe. 17 for him.
Boy, every seat taken tonight. It's great to see.
There were suites being sold as late as this afternoon for this game. Steph Curry fouled. Carter-Williams. I'll check that. Greg Monroe. That's his 4th.
Some of the great scorers in the history of the NBA have always had to have the ball to be effective. Curry does not have to have the ball all the time, and that was an example of good, effective off-ball movement.
Steph Curry came into the game averaging about 34.2 minutes a game. No player in NBA history has ever averaged 30 or more points over a season, averaging under 35 minutes.
Three-point line, of course, has helped that greatly with a shooter as good as he is.
John Henson with a loose ball foul.
And see, the problem with that is you're supposed to get the rebound. You're the inside man. So this is great hustle by the Warriors. They get a missed shot back on the line again. That's hurtful for the Bucks.
Henson's 3rd foul.
You got to block out and then rebound. A lot of players in this league don't block out. They just want to go rebound or jump with you.
Ezeli has one more coming. Well, tonight and every night, don't miss Fox Sports Live as they bring you news and highlights from throughout the NBA, plus everything else in the world of sports. Fox Sports Live every night only on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Bucks looked out on that one. Not able to finish either free throw.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Their biggest lead has been 14. Okay. Henson got that. And finds Jabari for a deep 2.
Sometimes a miscue works. That was a thumper on a pass, and it came off.
Ball lost, picked. Parker. Jabari. Parker lays it in. 19 for him. Sean Livingston looking for an outlet. He goes up top. Draymond Green. Curry out there with him. Curry with the tricky dribble. He finds Draymond Green. And a reach. A play for the steal. Called a foul. Henson. He has 4.
Well, Draymond Green certainly picking up the load for his team to a great extent tonight. He's playing a fine game.
You saw John try to knock it away, and then there was body contact.
Well, these fans are on the edge of their seats. The building is full, and they are into every player.
Wait till the fourth quarter. 19 for Draymond Green.
I'll wait.
You have to.
I'll wait.
3 minutes remaining in the third. John Henson off the glass, didn't go. Iguodala quickly ahead. Sean Livingston to the middle. Draymond Green. And then the foul by Ezeli.
Offensive rebounding, great job again by Golden State. They've been dominating there a bit more than the Bucks, and you can see 2 opportunities on the first miss. And after it,
up the court quickly. Iguodala back to Livingston for the flush.
well done. Beautiful angles, sharing the ball, and that's what this Golden State team can do. As the Bucks have started to miss and turn it over some, that's how Golden State has been able to get back in it. 3 down.
Under 2 minutes in the third. Henson working against Festus Ezeli. Off the ball on the other side, Michael Carter Williams got spun around. And a timeout comes with 1:46 remaining in the third quarter. It's Milwaukee 78, Golden State 75.
Just under 2 minutes left. The Bucks holding on to a 78-75 lead. We take a look at our Toyota leading scores for Golden State. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, 21 and 19 for them. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, it's Jabari Parker leading the way with 19. Greg Monroe adding 17. O.J. Mayo, 16 as well. Interim head coach for the Warriors, Luke Walton, was asked about this road trip and the number of close games, comebacks that this team has had to do in order to keep this unbeaten streak intact. Most notably against Utah, Toronto, Indianapolis, and then, of course, last night against the Celtics in double overtime. And he said, honestly, I'm not learning anything new. He said, I knew this about this group. He said, they do not get rattled down the stretch. Instead, he said, they embrace the moment. He said, you look at their faces in timeouts or at huddles, they're as calm as ever. This team has kept their poise throughout this road trip and throughout the start of the season.
Well, they've been showing it tonight, led by that man, Steph Curry, off the glass, 23 for him.
What a great time to go high also. He knows, okay, I'm in the land of the Giants. I got to put it way up. He put it way up. Use the glass. Free throws becoming a factor. They're 15 for 21, Bucks 10 for 13.
Middleton with a shot challenge by Iguodala, slightly off to the right of the rim. Steph Curry. Golden State +7 on the boards, 39-32. Carter Williams. Michael has 6. Andre Iguodala creates room at the elbow. Takes the shot from there. Jabari Parker pulls it in. Johnny O'Bryant. Batted around, and it comes away for Draymond Green. He has Iguodala. How about the play by Parker to disrupt it? Middleton. That's dribbled off his foot. Back to Chris. 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Great effort by Parker. Jabari Parker.
Henson throws up a lefty hook, and after 3, the Bucks lead is down to 3. They were up 11 at the half, so it's +8 in the quarter for Golden State. A 24-0 start this season by Golden State. 12 minutes to play against the Bucks. Golden State +8 in the third. Milwaukee +3 heading into the fourth. Susan Gordon of Greenfield selected O.J. Mayo in the Coors Light fourth quarter shootout tonight. Susan wins a Bucks media guide and 4 tickets. O.J. starting on the bench, so he cannot score the Bucks' first points in the period. Milwaukee is +6 on three-point shooting. Golden State +5 at the line. Milwaukee +3 points on turnovers. Jason Thompson knocking that away from Michael Carter-Williams. And the ball last touched a buck 19 on the shot clock for Golden State.
Well, that's 7 block shots now for Golden State. And they are the big reasons the Bucks shot 33% in the quarter. That's a major factor. And the Warriors have 46 points in the paint now. The Bucks 38. So Warriors defense picked up. It showed in Bucks shooting.
Milwaukee 8 for 24 in the third. James Capers blows the whistle, and he calls a foul on John Henson. Well off the ball. That's his 5th. It will bring Greg Monroe off the Bucks bench.
Well, the Bucks do not want to put Golden State on the line early in this period, or it's going to be difficult. So don't get into foul trouble too soon. Watch your reaching calls.
The leading scorers in the game. Parker 19 for the Bucks. Curry 23 for the Warriors. Leandro Barbosa in the corner. Carter-Williams with the close. They swing it out to Iguodala. 1 on the shot clock. Barbosa. Giannis able to get position for the rebound. Open shooter, Johnny O'Bryant. Iguodala. That was a 2. Rebound to Livingston. He's sandwiched and fouled. Chris Middleton.
See, this is where it's costly. Again, offensive rebounds by Golden State. That's 14 now. 14. And you get a foul out of it. Second team foul on the Bucks in the first minute.
Chris Middleton, the last Bucks starter to accrue a foul tonight. Bucks have 2 in the fourth quarter. No team fouls yet on Golden State. Barbosa picked up by Michael Carter-Williams. Sean Livingston.
Thompson, major push on that. Giannis had inside position, went up, and then straight forward about 5 feet.
The first on Jason Thompson, 8th year in the league.
That's why when you have inside position like that, even if you're not blocking off, but you're jumping, you might get a push. He did.
You might remember Jason Thompson from Sacramento. He is the Kings' all-time leader in games played in the Sacramento era. With Golden State at the moment, Michael Carter-Williams, 8 points.
Bumped on it as well and able to finish with Livingston on it.
Ezeli triple teamed, turnover. Giannis. And an offensive foul call. Greg Monroe and Michael Carter-Williams over to keep Giannis from saying something he would regret.
Well, you want to push it, but you want to keep control. And that was excellent anticipation defensively.
Second on Giannis. Iguodala for 3. And he wipes out our table. The challenge by Giannis. came in here pretty hot.
Yes, he did. Good thing we don't have open drinks, but we have bottled water. No open sodas of any type. Inside and foul.
And got it! And one for Carter Williams.
Well, that's kind of an even matchup height-wise with Livingston and MCW. Or switch off that time. Livingston's been on him. Was that Barbosa? Could not tell.
Barbosa picks up his first.
Taking, spin. This is where MCW is very effective.
Three-point play, Michael Carter Williams. He's up to 11.
Some critical people for both teams getting rest.
Ezeli denied. Giannis. Excellent defense. Iguodala picks up Carter Williams quickly ahead. Middleton feeds the post. Thompson pushed Monroe out on the post. Makes the shot tougher. Johnny O'Brien on the weak side. Got the rebound, and they'll start over with a fresh 24. Under 9 minutes to play in the fourth. Ball knocked out by Barbosa. Well, the Bucks still bringing energy against Golden State. Giannis denies Ezeli. And the beat goes on here in Milwaukee. The Bucks leading Golden State 85-77. Time for the game summary presented by Menards. Steph Curry, 23 points, 7 rebounds. 8 of 17 tonight after 9 of 27 in Boston. Mayo with 16 on 5 of 11 shooting. He needs to get to 17 to invoke that winning record we told you about over the last 2 seasons. And Jabari Parker, hard to the hole, 19 points for him on 9 of 14 with 7 rebounds.
Well, each team getting some critical people. As I said just a moment ago, some rest. Now, we're going to start to see some changes made. Thompson back in the ball game for the Warriors.
Under 9 minutes to play in the fourth. Monroe spins back and scores over Festus Ezeli.
All right, good off-ball movement. While the action's going on the left side, Monroe's getting to the paint on a deep catch, and he's got all those spin moves inside.
The Bucks with 44 in the paint. Golden State 46. Ezeli able to score in there. The feed from Klay Thompson.
See, Thompson comes off a single screen on the left side. 2 men come to him. That leaves the pass, or the screener, open on the pass. Well done.
It's a turnover. Pass to Middleton off his hands out of bounds. The Bucks have turned it over 16 times. But they have given up fewer points off their turnovers than Golden State has tonight. Golden State yielding 20 points to Bucks 17. Ezeli spinning. Rebound Giannis.
Good job of denying the others and letting Ezeli work one-on-one with Monroe.
Monroe.
Boy, he's able to get that catch and set up his strength, which is his dominant left on the hook.
21 points for Greg Monroe. 9 rebounds. On the verge of another double-double. Leandro Barbosa shot puts a 3 up there. Monroe gets that rebound. There's the double-double, 21 and 10.
Team fouls even at 2. Oh. Watch it. Turnovers are tough enough. You don't want unforced ones.
Johnny O'Brien. 91-79, 6:57 remaining. Can they do it? The Bucks have stopped 5 winning streaks of 12 or more in their history. The Marshfield Clinic shining moment of the game. Greg Monroe averages 64.2% shooting with no rest. Tonight, He's at 75%, 8 for 12. 64.2 is the highest percentage in the league in the second game of back-to-backs.
And as you look at these replays, number one, where he catches, it sets it up nicely for him and his style and his ability to spin and get to the left shot. Number two, Golden State is staying in single coverage. No double team helping, no digs coming from the guards, and he has time to work and finish. High percentage.
We are on triple-double alert for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 9 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists with 6:55 remaining. Giannis defending Draymond Green. That ate up the shot clock. Under 10 now for Steph Curry. Giannis picks him up at the top. Throws that long arm in front of his face, and the foul charged to Festus Ezeli.
Okay, Bucks got 2 quick fouls early on them. Now we've seen Golden State catch it up and go one beyond them on this miss. If that ball comes up just right, Golden State has a putback easily. Instead, they get their 3rd team foul.
And the third on Ezeli.
Ezeli was in position if it came off in the right position.
Monroe double team from behind. It was Livingston who knocked it away. Klay Thompson is fouled by Giannis, I believe. We'll wait for the signal. No, it's Middleton. Giannis followed Klay Thompson out of bounds. There was contact there, but Middleton got him on the way by, apparently.
And Middleton got him from behind a little bit. He said, I wanted that foul on the floor, but no, that was continuation. But you see how costly turnovers are. The Warriors quickly to the basket and to the line. So being able to score without the clock running is good for them. A good free throw shooter, outstanding free throw shooter misses.
Second foul on Middleton. The holidays are here, but there's still time to give the gift of Milwaukee Bucks basketball with a starting 5 holiday pack. Choose tickets to 5 games, Cavs, Thunder, Kobe's final game. You get a holiday sweater-themed t-shirt and tickets for as little as $85. Bucks.com/starting5. Check it out. Middleton looks at Monroe, post right.
Well, they're trying to post Monroe. It's paid off. But
There's the back in the flush by Michael Carter-Williams.
I was going to say, Jim, everybody was watching, but they want to play through Monroe. Weak side cut pays off. And back at you.
Shaun Livingston.
He cuts through, nobody on it. Nobody with him, and there was some frustration by Middleton inside who's trying to pick him up.
4 points for Shaun Livingston.
That's very important what they did. Come right back and score.
These teams are now in the second half of the 4th quarter. 5:33 to play. Monroe inside. He has 23 points. Steph Curry gives it up to Thompson. The Bucks have brought energy from the start tonight. Double team and a foul. Thompson will shoot. Michael Carter-Williams picks up the foul. It's his 4th.
Well, the Bucks have done an outstanding job all evening long at moving off the ball on plays like this. Well done. And then the defense getting up into the grill of these great shooters and challenging. But Thompson just makes the play right here.
You saw the flush by Michael Carter-Williams. 28 assists on 39 made field goals for Milwaukee tonight. Two out of 4 from the line. Klay Thompson, 12 points. Monroe kicks it out. Open shooter, Mayo. Too long on that triple attempt. Livingston cuts. Iguodala. They swing it to Curry.
But great. And see, Jim, the mistake MCW made just a little bit there. He was out there, he was hustling, but he leaned away from Curry to the top. You want to stay home on Curry.
Curry has 26 on 9 of 19 shooting. A pair of threes.
Bucks continuing with the offense of playing through Monroe on the right box.
Giannis. He had to take it late on the shot clock. But it's a 24 violation. Did not draw iron.
See, one of the things the Bucks have to be careful of is don't get reticent here. Don't start to play cautious. Keep moving, stay active, and don't start looking at the clock.
Curry lays it in. Flat-footed defense that time. He just beat it. 28. 4 minutes left.
Double high for the Bucks.
Giannis. And one foul, I believe, by Klay Thompson. Possible three-point play with 3:51 remaining.
Excellent play call. They've been going low to Monroe in the right box. Look, they bring him up high. Now Giannis screens and then pops to the basket for an and one. Well executed. See? He screens, they switch, miscue, he pays it off.
It is the 5th foul on Klay Thompson. Giannis with 11 points, 11 rebounds. He is 2 assists away from a triple-double. 3 Curry.
High screen, get Curry the shot. Many nights he'll make it.
The beauty of sport is you never know when you might see something you've never seen before, or you might see something that's never happened before. Monroe inside 25 points. Tonight you're guaranteed to see something that has never happened before.
What's the saying? That's why you play him.
Curry with a controlled tap out inside Draymond Green.
Again, redos by Golden State. They've had a number of redos in this. They pay off on a high percentage.
You will either see a record start to a season extended to 25-0, or you will see that record streak end, and the Bucks keep making this very interesting. 2:51 remaining. Monroe again, 27 points.
The Moose comes through.
The Bucks get to 100 first. Lawler's Law, is it in effect tonight? First team to 100 wins? We'll see. Will Golden State's streak end here? Milwaukee leads by 11 with less than 3 minutes to play. I mentioned Lawler's Law, Ralph Lawler, television voice of the Clippers. First team to 100. The percentage is extremely high. Streak stoppers, Milwaukee, we talked about it 5 times in their history, stopping streaks of 12 or more, and every time the team they disappointed won the NBA championship. The last Dallas, Jason Kidd, a member of that team in 2011.
Well, that even being said, Golden State still wants to win this ball game, even though it's a good moment for them to be able to go on from here. We'll see. But in 2:51, the Warriors can score a ton of points. Bucks know it. Stay the course.
Giannis has his triple-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. The first Bucks triple-double since Larry Sanders put up 10, 12, and 10 blocks against Minnesota. Now you're cooking. O.J. Mayo with 2:34 remaining. Draymond Green answers with a 3.
That's a big basket for them. Keeps them alive. Bucks defense forced the turnover. But again, after every score by the Bucks, Golden State's going to push the pace, and they've been able to score a number of times.
Giannis leaves it for Monroe. Michael Carter-Williams.
Effort. Bucks get some offensive glass. Effort.
And they get to eat up some time with a fresh 24 down to 10 on the shot clock. Monroe, Carter-Williams. Middleton, 2 on the timer. He got it away. It kissed the iron, and the rebound to Golden State. Draymond Green stripped. Carter-Williams got a piece of it ahead for Mayo. Curry.
Wow, what a play.
And the ball's turned right back. Iguodala pumps a 3. Monroe has it. 1:18 left. This place is up for grabs. 104-93. Michael Carter-Williams fouled with 1:02 remaining. Well, you saw that graphic a moment ago. Every time the Bucks stop a streak of 12 or more, the team has won the championship. I don't think Golden State will be very appreciative of that, at least not tonight.
Well,
should this end the way it appears it will end.
A minute two yet. Bucks defense has certainly made some big plays in this one down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Third quarter faltered a bit from a Bucks perspective. The intensity, the plays at both ends, playing through Moose Monroe, doing a great job.
O.J. Mayo encouraging the crowd to get even louder. Not one seat remaining at the start of this game. It was full.
And no one is leaving this building.
They are standing in the upper level, standing all around the building. Michael Carter-Williams, the Bucks lead 106-93.
I don't know what there is about this city and this Bucks franchise to stop big-time streaks and NBA champions, but it has happened.
Carter-Williams picks it and hammers it down.
That's it.
108-93. The Bucks on the verge of stopping the two longest streaks in NBA history. January 9th, 1972, they stopped the Lakers' 33-game streak, and they are going to stop a 28-game streak dating back to last season by the Golden State Warriors here tonight.
Well, this one's in the Bradley Center. The last one against the Lakers was across the street in the arena, and they both have been thrilling to see and thrilling to be a part of. I'm privileged to be a part of this.
Two major victories on opposite sides of State Street in Milwaukee. 1972 and 2015. 3.1 as the timer runs out. Unbelievable.
Well, neither team played tonight like they did last night. Golden State, I think, missing some shots tonight that they may not miss other nights, but the Bucks defense was superb.
Let's just enjoy this and watch. 108-95, the final. Milwaukee has beaten Golden State. The Bucks outshoot the Warriors 49% to 41%. Telly Hughes is with a man who put up 28 points and 11 rebounds, Moose Monroe.
Thanks so much, Jim. Moose, you guys have done it. The first team to knock off the reigning NBA champions this season. What made you guys believe you can do it?
Man, we've been sticking with each other. That's the main thing. You know, we've been standing together. You know, guys not quitting. You know, been a lot of close games for us, but we've been continuing to fight, and tonight we just stuck together.
From start to finish, the intensity was sky high. Was there ever a point you guys wondered if you'd be able to sustain that throughout the 48 minutes tonight?
Yeah, you know, we know, they're defending champs. Any team in this league is going to make a run. We know they would, but like I said, we stuck together. We believed in each other. We continued to do the things we knew we could do. We came out with a win.
What about Jason Kidd believing in you? Closing minutes, closing time, you put up a season-high 28 minutes and put the Bucks on your back.
Yeah, just being aggressive. You know, he called my number. I tried to make sure I made the right play. You know, I was being aggressive. When they came to double, just trying to find my teammates.
And finally, the energy in this building. How much did you guys feed off tonight's crowd?
It was great. Great atmosphere. Happy to see the BMO like this. We got to get more games like this. So we got to continue to play like this on a nightly basis.
Thanks for your time, Moose. All right, Moose, 28 points, a season high, Jim.
All right, Telly and Giannis put up a triple-double, 11, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. A 24-0 start to the season, an NBA record. That ends here tonight. 28 games straight, dating to last year, the second longest in NBA history. And here are the streak stoppers for Milwaukee. It is now 6. Golden State, will they win their second consecutive NBA championship? And also, no team in the history of the league has been able to go 7-0 on a road trip of 7 games or longer. Jason Kidd and Brooklyn stopped Golden State at 6-0 in 2014. They do it again here tonight. Telly Hughes is standing by with Jabari Parker.
All right, Jim, thanks, Jabari. By far the biggest game of your young NBA career, as MCW congratulates you, 19 points. But more importantly, how does it feel to be a part of history here tonight?
It feels good. You know, I think I witnessed the game when Miami lost their streak against the Bulls. I was there, and just being here and witnessing and showing what it takes to be such a great team like that. But, you know, really appreciate it.
What made you guys believe you can bounce back after last night's game and come in here and do something that hasn't been done 24 other times for the Golden State Warriors?
Well, you know, we just got to tip our hat to, you know, our defense. You know, we did a real good job, you know, stopping the momentum, you know, creating it a lot more difficulty for them to score, and we finished it with rebounds.
Thanks for your time, Jabari. All right, there's Jabari Parker, 19 points, and the Bucks win over the Warriors. 108-95 is the final from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Bucks Live coming your way next.